हेलो एवरीवन, आज हम लोग करने वाले हैं पार्ट 2 इंग्लिश कोर्स चैप्टर 3 और द पोएम समर सन। पार्ट 3 में हम लोग दो चैप्टर्स करेंगे जो कि है 4 and 5. सो लेट्स बिगिन. Why, it's just like branches of trees, she cried out. She saw a light far ahead of her. Something cold and soft was falling on her. She looked around in amazement. She was standing in the middle of a wood. At night time, with snow under her feet and snowflakes falling through the air, Lucy felt frightened, but she was excited and curious too. She looked back over her shoulders. There, between the dark tree trunks, she could still see the open doorway of the wardrobe and the empty room in which it stood. It was still daylight there. If anything went wrong, I could still go back, Lucy thought. She began to walk forward towards the light in the wood. To her surprise, she found that it was the lamp post. While she stood there, she heard the sound of feet coming towards her. A very strange person stepped out of the trees into the light. He was a little taller than Lucy and he carried an umbrella. Why to whisk the snow, he wore a red scarf round his neck and had a short pointed beard from the waist upwards. He was like a man, but his legs were covered with black hair and shaped like a goat's. He had goat hooves instead of feet and two small horns on the top of his head. He was a fawn. "Good evening," said Lucy. Good evening, said the fawn. "Excuse me, but are you a girl?" "My name is Lucy," said Lucy. She was not quite sure what the question meant. "My name is Tumnus," said the fawn. "Are you a human?" "Of course, I am a human," said Lucy, still a little puzzled. "Forgive me," said the fawn. "I have never seen a human before. How did you get into Narnia?" "Narnia? What's that?" asked Lucy. "This is the land of Narnia," said the fawn. "Ah," said Lucy, "I haven't heard of Narnia before. I got in through the wardrobe." "Ah," said Mr. Tumnus. "I did not work at geography when I was at school. I haven't heard of a country called Wardrobe before. But we shall both catch a cold if we stand here talking in the snow. Come and have some tea with me." "Thank you very much, Mr. Tumnus," said Lucy, "but I think I should go home now. It's only just round the corner," said Mr. Tumnus. "And I have lots of nice things to eat. Come." He took Lucy's arm and led her deeper into the wood. Mr. Tumnus lived in a very comfortable cave. While Lucy sat by the fire, Mr. Tumnus gave her nice food to eat and played beautiful music on a flute. They talked happily for a long time. At last, Lucy got up. "I really must go home now," she said. "The others will wonder where I have gone." Suddenly, Mr. Tumnus burst into tears. Oh, he sobbed. "I'm such a bad fawn. Why, asked Lucy. What have you done?" "I work for the White Witch," Mr. Tumnus said sadly. "She ordered me to catch human boys or girls in the wood and take them to her. I am a kidnapper. I pretended to be your friend and asked you to tea. But all the time I was waiting for you to fall asleep, and then I was going to tell the White Witch." Lucy started to shake. "But you won't, Mr. Tumnus. You won't tell her, will you?" "Of course not," said Mr. Tumnus. "Not now. I don't know what humans were like before I met you. Now that I know you, I can't give you to the witch. I will show you the way back to the lamppost, but it is dangerous. As we must be off at once, quickly and quietly. No one else must see you." They hurried back to the lamppost without speaking a word. "Can you find a way back from here?" Mr. Tumnus whispered. Lucy looked between the trees. She could see a patch of light. "Yes," she said. I can see the wardrobe door." "Then run home as quick as you can," said the fawn. Lucy was frightened. She ran towards the patch of the daylight as fast as she could. Soon she felt coats instead of branches, and a wooden floor under her feet instead of snow. She jumped out of the wardrobe into the empty room where adventure had begun. Shut the wardrobe door lightly behind her and looked around, panting for breath. Lucy could hear the voices of the other 3 children outside the door in the corridor. "I'm here," she shouted. "I'm back. I'm all right." "What are you talking about, Lucy?" asked Susan. "I've been away for hours," said Lucy. "Where were you looking for me?" "Don't be silly," said Susan. "We all came out of the room just a moment ago." "But there's a magic wardrobe," Lucy cried. "There's a wood inside it and it's snowing." Lucy rushed back into the room, flung open the wardrobe door, and pulled back the clothes. "There," she cried. "See for yourself." Everyone looked and they all saw an ordinary wardrobe. There was no trees and no snow, only the back of the wardrobe. "What a good joke," said Peter. "We almost believed you." Lucy tried to say something and burst into tears. Okay, chapter 3 complete हो गया है हम लोग का. अब हम लोग इस समर सन के पोयम में चलते हैं. Great is the sun and wide he goes through empty heaven with repose, and in the blue and glowing days more thick than rain he showers his rays. Through closer still the blind tree pull to keep the shady parlor cool, yet he will find a chink or two to slip his golden fingers through. The dusty attic spider clad he through the keyhole maketh glad, and through the broken edge of ties into the laddered hail of smiles. Meantime his golden face around he bears as to all the garden ground, and sheds a warm and glittering look among the ivy's inmost nook. Above the hills along the blue, round the bright air with footing true, to please the child to paint the rose, the gardener of the world he goes. So हम लोग का यहाँ से पार्ट 2 कंप्लीट होता है. हम लोग चैप्टर 4 चैप्टर 5 चैप्टर 4 जो कि है द ट्रम्पेट ऑफ द स्वान्स, और चैप्टर 5 द मार्क ऑफ ए चैंपियन. ये दोनों हम लोग पार्ट 3 में कर लेंगे, या फिर देखा जाएगा कि हम लोग ये पोएम भी कर पाएंगे कि नहीं, देखा जाएगा. सो थैंक यू गाइस एंड हैव अ नाइस डे. सब्सक्राइब.